It would be naive of us to assume there isn't much hate going on around the internet, but with people safe behind the cyber screen, able to type with no consequences of what they're actually saying, there is a lot of hate out there, and it's something we will have to deal with if we wish to broadcast ourselves. Whether it's creating a profile, broadcasting a video, or even taking part in one of these websites where people can ask you questions and make comments anonymously, we are exposed. Now, with me being very honest in my videos, I'm an open book, I throw everything out there. I make myself vulnerable, and it took me well over a year to get over the onslaught of criticism and hate that I received online. Sometimes it came from anonymous people, and sometimes it came from people who were named, maybe people I even knew. But that doesn't matter, because hate is hate. So hopefully by telling you what I've learnt, it will give you a shortcut and help you deal with any hate that comes your way in future. I'd like to start off with one of my all-time favourite quotes. There is no such thing in life as failure, just experiences and your reactions to them. And you may wonder how this is relevant. Well, if we look in terms of hate, how that hate affects you, the amount of power that lies within those words, is all an illusion technically. They're only going to damage you as much as you let them. So you have your experience and you have your reaction. It's all down to you. And you can deal with this, even if you doubt yourself. I truly have faith that everyone has strength within themselves to combat such situations. Just have some faith. Now, there was a play that I read in secondary school, high school, called The Homecoming by Harold Pinter. The Homecoming was very much dialogue driven and was about a family that had a huge power struggle within. One of the clearest portrayals of power struggle was of the granddad who would be sitting there puffing away on his cigarette while shouting such vulgar remarks at his son, who would be sitting there reading a newspaper calmly. But then again, how else are you going to read a newspaper? This caused the granddad to get more and more angry and frustrated. So the question is, where is the power? And of course it was with the son. Because no matter how much hate was thrown his way, he would shrug it off and calmly reply. So how does The Homecoming relate to real life events? Well, I have another story to tell you. Many months ago, I was in my local town at a nightclub, and at the end of the night I came across someone who I have met several times, and he said he watched a lot of my videos, but he hung around in a group of people that I assumed didn't like me. He wanted a cigarette, and he asked if I had a lighter. And I did have one, so I handed it over to him, and as he lit up, he then looked at me and said, "You're a faggot." I was never going to be able to keep a straight face while saying that. And this leads me to my final main piece of advice, which is, surely you should be taking comfort from anyone who throws negativity your way, because when you've gone around doing your own thing, you've somehow made a significant impact on someone's life. So significant that they have felt the need to let you know that they exist.